What up, homies? Welcome to episode 47 of our Disco Elysium playthrough. We start today's session with a clear goal. Finally find out about the third lorry driver who we've been chasing for quite some time now. We are even determined enough to accomplish this that we use our good standing with Tommy, the lorry man at the roundabout, to actually force him to tell us about this elusive woman. We even get keys for her truck, so it's only natural that we get immediately sidetracked to check out the street vendor wares and the pawn shop for fancy new clothes. We even learn about the tragic backstory of Roy, the owner of the pawn shop, but before finally somehow making it back to the mysterious third lorry and taking a look inside. Thanks for coming by, and enjoy. Let's talk to these people around here. Maybe we find the other lorry driver. But if we don't, I think we gotta have to press Tommy, because we will not get a half-light anywhere near where we need it to be to succeed at that check. And I really don't want to put any skill points into that. What about you?
The woman, look, girl child, you hear her say. Girl child.
Huh? What is it? What do you want?
This probably is not related, but it is what it is. Show me the soles of your boots. Didn't we do that?
Now what do you want with an old woman's boots, Sheriff?
It's for important police business. Please let me help me out here. It's important. Nothing, I guess. Let's talk about something else. Please?
Please? I think you should let me get back to Gabriel Buenguerro. You are not Gabriel. Gabriel doesn't say please.
She's wearing sturdy worker's boots made of black leather. Buckles run across. The sole is also made of leather.
Now the other one, please.
Just before Gabriel, it was the coronation of Franco Negro. Now, there was a real man.
There's no aberration in the pattern that you can see. She puts her foot down.
Moreover, the boots were size 37. Tiny. There are too many discrepancies in all this. Another discrepancy, although not boot-related, is the coronation of His Innocence, Franco Negro, which happened 500 years ago.
Wait, by it being the coronation of Franco Negro, you mean? Turn to Kim, she is not odd soul. These are not the boots that made the prince. First one, because I'm interested.
Hell damage. I was just holding my father's hand. He wasn't sending the stairs in riot. The crowd had gone silent. There was dust in the air. Perhaps it was another sheriff who came and woke me up, looking at my boots, asking questions. Or perhaps it was one of the others in this carnival. I don't remember.
As she says carnival, she gestures to the empty square with the statue and the machines.
She is not odd
I
soul.
could have told you that from just looking at them. The size is 37.
Damn. Professional, huh?
The feet of a little girl, they fit well on the pedals.
Thank you.
Yes, go.
Okay, we leveled up. What did we need that again for? Didn't we need a conceptualization roll? I mean, for the painting, of course. Yeah, I mean, we got a half-light at 0 and we can level it up to 1. This will not help us very much, and it's wasting a skill slot. Do we want to unlearn this art degree shit? Because this conceptualization boost really does not help us all that much, because somewhere in here we have, if we fail a test, we gain morale. Here. Here. Intelligence and psychology, or whatever spells, skills, checks. My god, checks. Holy shit. Heal morale. And this other one heals health, so that's good. I don't need that actually. And anything else, the 10 XP is not much, so let's forget that shit. and put the Jamrock Shuffle in here. Takes an hour, so that's going to be quite fast. So yeah, we're going to press Tommy. It is what it is. Can I go through here? I guess I can't. Let's go inside here. Feel like we haven't talked to her in a long time. Maybe she has something new.
Is this about the questions again?
No, okay. Do we have stuff that we can deliver?
The tear machine stands. Your bottles climb.
Oh yeah. 20 cents. Here we go. What did she sell again?
To the left of
That's
a
the
small
drugs, right?
cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs.
Okay, we don't need that. And what's up here again?
A colorful display.
Again,
Booze,
I'm
right?
obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health.
Okay. Alright, time to press Tommy.
Now it's turning into a kind of a...
I've changed my mind, man.
What? But I told you she's my friend. Please don't make me give her up, detective. Get someone else. There's a ton of drivers here.
Yeah, I can't manage. Put yourself on my shoes. I need this for another investigation too. It's important. I can't blow it.
You're not going to put a bullet in your head if you blow it, are you? Because she's on the edge, man.
Imagine it, an explosion of stars. Goodbye world of men, money, and machines.
Alright, get forced.
I thought you were a different kind of cop.
Something breaks him in as he stares into your eyes. God damn it, man.
The realization that you've used his friendliness and goodwill for your own ends.
I had two options here, and I'm not threatening, so I can't fuck around with the other guy, so... You know.
Remember, you're doing it for the bigger investigation. This is important. Relax. Ask.
Where is she?
Here.
He takes a keyring from his pocket, then looks at it before giving it to you, in silence.
The keys to a motor lorry. Pretty complex. Looks like a chain lock.
Her lorry's still here. Down past the Statue of Philippe. The cabin is green. You can get in there with these. That's all I know.
When did she leave?
Last Friday.
He blinks, his eyes half empty now. Anything else, like where she is now, and why did you have the keys? I'm sorry you had to do this. One more thing about something else. I'm sorry you had to do this.
I bet you are.
And he's sorry he couldn't be what he wants to be. A good person. His last line, his revenge on the world.
Why did you have the keys?
She left them to me. Because she trusted me. So I can get it out of the way when the jam breaks loose. Otherwise...
He doesn't finish the sentence.
The other drivers would have to tow it or break in to get the machines moving.
If they break in, they would find what's hidden inside. Something incriminating.
One more thing about something else.
Nah. I need to think my own thoughts now. Pray forgiveness for my sins. Go check your cabin. I hope it gets you something. Help someone.
We probably can't do that. Oh yeah, we can. This yeah,
Cop will
minus
turn me into
4.
a bad person.
We will never be able to do that now, but it is what it is. Okay. God, please run. Alright. So is that here, or do we have to... No, it said past these... past the... Oh fuck, here's him. Could I have had him?
Everything's still cool here, officer.
Oh, never mind. Okay. Guess we can't. What's this?
You see 2 lowly, defeated speakers, thralls, slaves basically, perched atop them like conquerors surveying the land. A pair of found, durable wear sneakers, ultra serious.
I can see you with taste for luxury, officer. Can't keep your eyes off those sneakers?
Inspect the
A
sneakers.
pair of found ultras. The design is impossibly sleek and simple. A futuristic silhouette with a sleek monochrome colorway, a jet black upper, and a silver-lined midsole.
I wonder if there's an achievement to acquire all the fun clothes and put them on, because we got everything except these, I think.
Those sneakers, mister. Those sneakers are the latest fallen sneakers.
50?
Super air, super fine, super cool. Only 50 real.
What the hell?
Only? That's madness. Fun Ultra. Wear the future. You remember the slogan from some magazine?
Oh, they give hand eye. Oh no. Oh, why is there no way to get them cheaper? Inspect the
These
speakers.
once respectable speakers have been conquered, reduced to a mere prop by the indomitable Faun Ultras atop them. A small heat emboss on the veneer reads, Solidarity Aid from the People's Republic of Samara. The speakers themselves don't seem to display any magical qualities.
No, don't look at the speakers, officer. Look at the sneakers. The sneakers are the stars here.
But I already looked at the sneakers. What about the speakers though? Doesn't anyone want those speakers? Poor little speakers, pet them.
No, don't pity them, officer. These are old Samaran garbage. Don't even look at them. Check out these super cool, fun Ultras instead.
Ultras. Maybe if I ignore the sneakers long enough, he's gonna make them cheaper.
Samaran trash. That sounds like they're from the Samaran People's Republic, produced under the dictatorship of the proletariat.
I like those speakers. Jesus. Can't I just buy the set Conquered Samaran speakers?
No way, officer. These aren't for sale. They're bad speakers. Lo-fi socialist junk.
But I need some speakers. That's why I want them. I think I might be lo-fi socialist junk myself.
No, officer. You're a high-class policeman who accepts nothing less than the best. Lucky for you, I've got the best on sale.
You don't know what I am. I don't even know it myself. I want the speakers. Wait, what if I do deserve more than a low socialist sound system? No. First one.
Well, if you want them...
He pauses for a moment, calculating.
But see, they are the pedestal for my sneakers. If I let go of the speakers, where will the sneakers go? I can't leave premium lifestyle sneakers on the ground.
Maybe they're gonna be cheaper when they're on the ground.
If, on the other hand, you wanted to buy the sneakers too, I could maybe throw in the speakers for little extra.
God damn it,
50
man.
cents?
Okay, we need to make $7.14 so we can afford these sneakers, because they give hand eye and we need hand eye. And we're gonna get the speakers too. Shit. Oh wait, what's in here?
There's a pile of cheap sunglasses in a small box, a variety of shapes and colors.
You like sunglasses, officer? I've got the latest styles right here.
The vendor takes a pair of sunglasses and sticks them under your nose. Rummage through the box.
These are all boring. Boring third-rate ho-hum sunglasses made of cheap Syrahese plastic, the kind of plastic that melts in the sun. Those UV stickers are almost certainly just there for the show. If anything, these lenses probably direct more UV light into your pupils.
What the hell?
A UV magnifier.
Jesus, nice shit.
These are all first-rate sunglasses. Premium design, super material, very cool, UV resistant. These will definitely keep your eyes safe and cool while doing your dangerous police work.
Conceptualization formidable. Try again. Maybe you can find some interesting sunglasses in the box. Give me those shades you recommended. Try them on. Wait. Let's go fancy as conceptualization mode again. And of course, I have forgotten again if we have more shit, but I don't think we do. Each time. Anything that gives minuses here? No. Alright, so what about now?
The shine on these sunglasses
72%, we're gonna go for it.
officer.
Good shit. Ah, I see. A pair of water blue shades. The writing on the left temple says Sub-Insulindic Rendezvous. The frame appears to be hand-carved out of bone.
Oh, very interesting choice, officer. Very high culture.
For the first time, the street vendor's voice trails off as he watches you inspect the glasses. Try them on.
This is how a sea monster sees the world. You've become a sea monster, Harry. Giant, hidden, and strangely tender at heart. All is blue.
Okay.
Alright, but these actually make your vision worse. It's like literally being underwater. Yes, but they also make your soul quiver like jello. So deep.
Wow, officer. You look so cool.
Street vendor has picked up his pace again as you observe the world through deep sea-tinted lenses.
And they can be yours for a mere 3 real. My regular customers have passed them all up because they've got no taste. But you found them.
Kim, what about these?
The lieutenant tilts his head and steps back, eyes narrowed in a thorough examination. It's a case to him.
You look like a musician. Like a blind musician. But you could do worse. Take them if you want.
Minus perception plus Inland Empire. Oh. I don't think I need that. And you know, we are supposed to make 50 bucks so we can sell, we can buy those sneakers for some reason. Oh yeah, we hand-eye coordination. Jesus Christ, my brain. Can I rummage through here again?
These
No.
are all first-rate sunglasses.
Let's try these that they gave me.
These are hideous. What's more, they don't even fit your face. You can feel them pinching your nose and chafing against your brow.
Damn, officer. You look like a mega secret spy. Very secret. They're practically made for you. I'll let you have them for 2 real and 50 cents.
No, you are definitely not buying those.
You're right, I'm too sensible for those.
Are you sure? But they look so good on you.
They give
You should
electrochemistry
think
minus
this
logic.
through, officer.
Shades of self-destruction. I'm not gonna buy any of these for now. We can return. Is there anything in here that we have not gotten?
You
I don't
keep
think so.
coming back.
The
That's good,
windbreaker.
officer.
Composer
keep
and
browsing
shivers.
Those clothes, keep saving that economy.
Alright. We've done that before. We've got some quest update. The jam mystery. Search the... Oh yeah, the lorry driver shit. Let's check in here if there's anything we can sell. So we make these 8 bucks. Oh.
Wow, a very large red t-shirt with an impressive print stands out from the other garb.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah, the print depicts a muscled man striding toward you, a giant sword in each hand, encircled by burning embers. Behind him is a cluster of cabins engulfed in flames. Beneath him are the words, Hjelmdal burning.
Didn't we meet a Hjelmdal person? Fan? Whatever? Could we impress that person with the shirt? I don't know who that was. Sniff the shirt. That's a rad man from Hjelmdal t-shirt you've got there. This shirt celebrates a false hero, a guardian of the masculine order. How much are you selling this shirt for? Sniff it.
Smells like worn cotton and a little old sweat there. Worn cotton with a side of flea market or trash bin.
Sniffing is okay, but please don't try anything on. Can't have you leaving your photon emissions in the fabric of things you're not going to buy.
You're not imagining it. Photon emissions? What is he talking about?
This shirt celebrates a false hero.
I doubt the real man from Hjelmdal was as poor a role model as the one in the popular literature. But yes, the books are very sexist, in a not entirely unenjoyable way.
What did you mean the man from Hjelmdal was real?
I mean, even if the man from Hjelmdal didn't exist before the adventure novels, the stories have made it so that he has. It's simple, really.
Okay.
You sound skeptical. It's not that complicated. All that's required is a more robust understanding of cause and effect. Besides, I've been to Kotla, though not quite as far north as the Helmdal, and watched northern lights travel across the sky. Very unique energetic tides there.
His theory isn't exactly incoherent, but its logic does suggest some unusual neural activity. Interesting. Very, very unique energies indeed. Geomagnetic ley lines, one might even say.
How much are you selling the shirt for?
2 real.
That's dirt cheap.
Couldn't you just give it to me for free then?
But why?
I don't know. Because I'm a broke cop with a cent to my name, without a cent to my name. Because perhaps I could repay you in some other way. I guess I can't really think of any good reason. Perhaps I can repay you.
I deal in goods, not services.
Physical instrument plus shivers. Nah. Maybe the physical instrument. Oh, yeah. Didn't we need physical instrument to open up that fridge? Man, that's kind of good. All right.
Welcome to Helmdal, officer.
All right. What happened here? Man from Helmdal series? Pain threshold medium? Bird's nest Roy. Electrochemistry challenging. Why is that new?
A typical Martinez streetlight.
Oh yeah, the
sits
streetlight.
among assorted floor and table lamps.
$700. Okay, what can I
Hello
sell
again.
here?
How can I help you?
The boombox I bought, it should play this tape, right?
Of course. It's in working order still, isn't it?
I can do
Just
this
pick your
electrochemistry
tape
again.
and set it spinning. It all starts with the tape.
Why is... Didn't I try that before? And I didn't level electrochemistry. Whatever. +2 because his prices are strange. Is he high?
Feeling warm and enthralled by the movement of light, while the mind continues to race forward. Lucky bastard. He's probably on Pyrrolidon. It's tough to come by on the street.
Pyrrolidon, what is that?
A drug developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness. It has psychedelic side effects, and it makes your eyes turn yellow.
Is it me or is it really warm in here? Look around, step closer. Sir, could you take off your sunglasses? I'd like to check your eyes. Get straight to the point. So where does a man get Pyrrolidon these days? Is it me or is it warm?
I try to keep the shop at a comfortable temperature.
There's a note of indignation in his voice.
It's pretty obvious that you're under the influence, sir. No judgment, just curious. I probably did loads of Pyrrolidon before I lost my memory. Chill out, man. I'm a chill out cop who just wants some of what you're having. Wink. No judgment.
I've had to take it. You know, since the People's Pile cleanup. I was with the Emergency Relief Brigade.
Oh god. The People's Pile? What's that? Oh my god. Is that a pile of dead people? Tell me more about this Emergency Relief Brigade you were part of. It must have been tough. Radioactive cleanup. How did you end up running a pawn shop? The People's Pile?
A bad idea. Some poor leftist built a particle decay generator in hopes of bringing affordable electricity to underserved communities. It malfunctioned. Radioactive waste everywhere. Probably some of it in you too.
Jesus. Tell me more about the emergency relief.
We were an all-volunteer force. Self-organized. Tried to help the fire brigades contain the spill.
He points at the white triangle on his orange safety jacket.
On the patch, gamma radiation lines crossed with a red drop of blood.
I lived by the river since I was a small boy. The Esperance. Didn't have the art to let it all go to shit without trying to do something to help out. There wasn't much the volunteer force could do, however. We wasted years in the river mud. Years getting sick.
He looks at the spiraling light and stops. It must have been a tough radioactive cleanup. Sure.
There's a reason why everyone's tried to forget any of it ever happened, and why no one has tried to repair or replace the pile. So much disappointment, and early death, cancer mostly. And we knew all that was coming even as we were cleaning up as best we could.
Whose fault was it the generator failed?
No one's. Everyone's.
He sighs and shakes his head.
So much bitterness.
A bunch of poor people built themselves a primitive nuclear reactor, hoping for the best. What do you think is going to happen?
Yeah, when the system doesn't help them. How did you end up running a pawn shop?
The cleanup happened 15 years ago. I was young then. Later, my second aunt died. Left me this shack and all the assorted junk in it. So I came to Martinez. People told me don't go there. It's a shithole. I said, people, we just had a nuclear pile meltdown. I'm gonna get as far away from Forberg as I can. Still in the same city, but...
Thank you for telling me.
I like the theory more than the story. Outward movement, not vortices.
Yeah, you gotta get in on those vortices, my man.
Care to share your Pyrolodon with me? No. Alright, I have other shit to take care of. Is there anything up here that we still can buy?
All the boxes are there, blinking and waiting to whirl.
No.
Hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
Something else to say?
Let me have a look.
I have some armor.
I'm
didn't
not
accept
purchasing any more
clothes, right?
clothing at the moment. And certainly not expensive armor. Anything else you're thinking of selling?
We've got this banged up fuel canister for $11. Don't know why we would need that. Blue medicinal spirit. This fuel canister, let me have a look at that.
Another time.
A dented stainless steel canister for transporting and storing heavy fuel oil. A logo on its side has been partially stripped over years of use. The government issued red dyed fuel oil inside looks like paint. Oh yeah, oh my god. Good. Shit, I almost sold that. We need that to paint the wall. I don't know about this stuff here. This liquid has an unearthly blue tint, the kind that might or might not, but definitely does glow in the dark. This is 98.7 pure alcohol. Keep it away from an open flame. I don't know, these feel like important items. Maybe we can use that at one point where there's a flame and we need to defend ourselves or whatever. And we need this to paint, so we don't really have anything to sell here. Apart from, you know, these shoes. But we're supposed to assemble everything, so yeah, we don't have anything to sell. God damn it. Alright, it's not important. We've been sidetracked to the max here. Let's continue with the lorry driver shit and get into her cabin. But first we should dress up in our usual stuff again for the drama checks. We also still have to find the helmet. Because Kuno said he kicked it in the river, but we haven't found it yet. Okay, it's not through here. Guess we gotta go around again. We're looking for a green cabin. Is that it? No. Here it is.
This screen found, A to Z, contemporaire, is parked in the shadow of the ruins looming overhead. It's seen better days.
This is the one our men pointed to.
Try to peek in the window, try the door handle, unlock the door with the key Tommy gave you. Try to
The
peek.
glass on the side windows is tinted and covered with dust. You can barely make out the shape of a seat and 2 steering levers.
Try the handle.
The door is locked. The handle looks shiny, like it's recently replaced. There's no pick in this lock. The owner has put special care into it. It's a recessed design.
Alright, use the key.
You push the key into the lock and turn. It makes a cracking sound. Then the door pops back a few centimeters. You can just...
Open
The
it.
smell of cigarettes and perfume welcomes you. The cabin inside is plastered with old movie posters. Actresses smile from the walls. There's a radio transmitter in the front and a toolbox tucked under the driver's seat. Some tools lie scattered near the pedals. There's something odd about the passenger seat. The seating fabric has been pulled tight over the lower side of the seat where the toolbox should be.
Alright. Admire the posters.
These are movie posters featuring starlets from long-forgotten films from the 20s, the teens, even the 90s of the last century. One of them particularly catches your eye, a centerfold of an ingenue attached right above the back seat. There's definitely perfume in the air. It's spicy, with a hint of amberette, wafting through the bitter air of the cabin.
Stop and wonder. What's that smell? Study the centerfold. Enough of the posters. Stop and wonder.
The remnants of a sweet juniper-scented perfume, probably Grenade number 5.
Grenade number 5. Study the
The
centerfold.
actress is draped in a sheathed dress, one of her shoulders bared. The faded remains of an autograph run across the poster. She's looking past the camera. This is Tip Tijon, a starlet from the dawn of cinematography, less known for her talent than her tragic, untimely death.
What happened to her?
She wasted away in a drug den called the Door to the River, not far from here on Boogie Street, a mixture of cocaine and morphine. She was afraid of the world and the camera too.
Enough of the
The
posters.
actresses and the rear actor all smile you a warm goodbye. A radio transmitter is attached to the dashboard and a toolbox sits under the driver's seat.
Examine the radio.
Looks like the frequency dial is absent. It requires a key to work, but the key has been removed, likely by the missing lady driver.
Strange. There are so many radio stations saved here. Must be over 100 at least.
Why would anyone need so many radio stations? Is there anything we can do with the radio? Why would anyone need so many?
For contacting an entire fleet of lorrymen, for example. This is all shortwave, UW and UKV. Looks like we are dealing with an impressive organizational tool. The nerve center of a huge operation, with quite a range too.
A 20-kilometer radius at least, perhaps extended by an attachable antenna that's not here right now.
Is there anything we can do with the radio?
Doesn't look like it. It's completely inoperable without a dial key.
What else is here?
The ghostly actresses and the rusty toolbox under the driver's seat and the oddly bulging seat cover.
Check the pedals.
You wedge yourself under the steering wheel to get a better look. Seems like the few tools lying around here, a hammer, a pair of pliers, a rusty wrench, have been casually thrown there by the disorganized driver. But one odd detail does catch your eye. A piece of sandpaper has been glued to the throttle.
Sandpaper to the throttle.
Sandpaper adds extra grip.
I know. I used to skateboard. Looks like the driver has glued a piece of sandpaper to the throttle to offer some extra grip. Or shoes? Or did she put like rocks on there or whatever?
Sandpaper? A novel technique?
The sandpaper would also rub over the patterns from the driver's right boot sole. Oh, damn.
Yes?
He likes where this is going.
Do the honors, he thinks. Connect it yourself.
One of the footprints at the crime scene had an aberration. One sole was smoother than the other.
Which means that the missing lady driver was present at the lynching.
The lieutenant's eyes light up behind the prescription lens. Prescription lens. Wait, the missing 8th Hardy? Here? And she's also the one running the drug trade. What a handful. First the drug smuggling, now this. How deep does this rabbit hole go? The missing 8 Hardy.
Looks like her, yes.
First the drug smuggling, now this. How deep does this go?
Now we know for certain who is the missing 8th person at the lynching. Do you think that Hardy and his boys could also be involved in the drug operation?
Those jerks? Definitely. I think the entire Union is involved, maybe even all of Martinez look around suspiciously. Not necessarily, the lady driver could have kept the drug trade a secret. This would fit what Joyce told us, but I don't want to make any assumptions. I mean, this would also fit what was his name again? Everard? The boss? The Union boss? What he told us, because he hinted at that this might happen here, and that is what they will do to earn money to support the Union and that's, again, it's not a revolution, but the seceding, let's say, from, or taking over the harbor from the people that actually, own this, from the capitalists, so they can, keep things going and earn money by doing these illegal trades or drug trades, because they assume that most of the current clients will not continue doing business with them when they switch operations. So we kind of do know that this happens. So I guess we're going to go for this would fit what Joyce told us, but I don't want to make any assumptions.
Understood. We should still go and see what Titus has got to say on the matter. Are we finished with the lorry?
Not yet.
The movie stars are still smiling from the walls. The radio transmitter sits on the center console and a faint smell of perfume is in the air.
Peel off the cover on the passenger seat.
Voila! A stack of neatly folded papers has been stashed behind the seating fabric. You see 3 maps depicting a large metropolitan area. It's Revachol. Some of its routes and highways have been outlined with a pen.
Bonne prise.
The lieutenant commends you as you shift through the treasure, well worn and folded into neat squares. Fold open the topmost map, return to papers under the seat. Fold open.
This large map displays the elevated motorway called 881. The intake leading to Martinez is marked with a blue X. There's another X on the off-ramp at a place called the Old South. Toll booths at the intakes are marked with a circle. It looks like there are scant few ways of getting onto the elevated motorway that runs over Jamrock, and this person knows them all.
Fold open the second map.
This municipal map from the 30s displays a complex system of storm sewers underneath a sub-district called the Pox, old military hospital, right adjacent to the 41st precinct. No storm will ever drown Revachol. The great solution to the riddle of history.
Okay, thank you. Look at the third map.
The final map displays a labyrinth of service tunnels left over from the construction of Motorway 881. A few routes have been marked with a pen, where the tunnels and sewers surface near the eminent domain and a traffic island in central Jamrock by the lake. These service tunnels were probably used during the construction of the foundation beneath the motorway.
What does this all mean? I mean, they use those tunnels to smuggle, right?
It means that the smugglers are secretly using the motorway to transport their goods and materials. They've infiltrated the East Motor Tract, most likely. The RCM patrols most of these auxiliary roads, though apparently not all of them.
Where does the contraband end up? Who do you think is behind this? Return the stack of papers. Where does the contraband end up?
Hard to say. This distribution network looks certainly large, yet still vague enough. It doesn't reveal much about the Besmerti behind it.
Besmerti? That sounds vaguely familiar.
The Besmerti is a Revacholian crime syndicate. They see themselves as the inheritors of the 14 Revacholian Indo-tribes, but really they're just violent gangs vying for control on the west side of Revachol. With cool names like La Puta Madre and Aura Masta. It's a dark parody.
Who do you think is behind this?
It's definitely not the Union. They just do some logistics. This operation has spread everywhere in Jamrock. If it's that widespread, then Madre remains the most likely suspect. Here's bad news. There have been attempts at a serious investigation before, but they haven't ended well for those involved.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is a brave man for saying Madre's name without the winces and whispers that usually accompany it.
Okay, cool. Return the stack.
Best not to disturb the scene. I'll have forensics go over the lorry and pick this up later.
The stack of maps looks just like before, barely noticeable. The movie stars look silently by, and the pull-out toolbox has a rubber handle, worn from years of use.
I feel like we probably have the option now to either go to Joyce and tell her about that, or to go to Everard and tell him about that. I'm calling him Everard because I think that was his name, the union boss. Maybe it could help him. Maybe it's a warning. Let's see. I think we're going to do that first. I also wanted to go there to sniff out some communists, but I suspect that we won't sniff out communists there, but we're going to sniff out social democrats. Pull out the toolbox.
A metallic drawer slides out from the seat. It's empty, except for a folded newspaper.
Unfold it.
It's an issue of Physique from last Wednesday. A piece of paper falls out from its pages. It looks like an article ripped out from a radio enthusiast magazine. Complex mathematical equations explain the basics of something called the Ulan frequency system.
The Ulan frequency system? I've never heard of that before. I know of FM, AM, UKV, but...
The lieutenant leans over your shoulder to examine the note, and his thoughts trail off. That's it? Push in the pull-out toolbox.
The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. The rest is as it was. Posters, a radio, dust on the windows.
Okay, Ulan frequency system.
He
Close the door.
closed the rusty old lorry door.